Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back to the elevator game with Catgirls, because Catgirls are life.
You mean to say Kirin went missing?
Yep.
Are you sure this isn't just another one of her stupid pranks?
No.
I don't know.
Well, I probably know less than you do. Last time I talked to her, it was yesterday, when we made the bet. Are you going to look for her?
But of course.
Why? Are you planning to come along?
Nah, I'm too scared of ghosts.
My encounter with Sapporo comes next, and it's not an outcome I'm satisfied with. Our mutual friend claims they have no idea what happened to Kirin either. When the case gets reported to the police the next day, I actually start to believe them. Things are going way too far for a mere prank. Kirin, where the hell are you? Surely the elevator ritual couldn't have actually worked. Just in case, I find myself standing once again in the lobby of that cursed building late at night. I'm honestly not eager to find out whether this whole elevator game actually works or not. The idea that it might not be just something completely made up chills me to my kitty bones. But any rational talk is an afterthought at this point. Two things had driven me into this madness. I'm recording, right? Yeah, everything's being recorded correctly, yeah. One of them being the need to find Kirin, obviously. The second is my feeling like I'm partially responsible for her disappearance. I agreed to this. It was her idea, but I joined her on it. I didn't stop this whole foolish thing. We were both utterly ignorant. So utterly. If the ritual indeed worked, Kirin could have ended up stuck somewhere. For all I know, I might be currently the only person who can actually help her. I have to do that before it's too late. And the lights are on. And there is the elevator. Cursed elevator.
Deep breaths, Asahi.
Come on, Asahi. I believe in you. With a shaky hand, I press the button to call the elevator. I have been trying to memorize all the rules for this stupid game for what feels like forever, but I don't really trust myself to remember it all once things get stressful. Supposedly this whole thing can screw with your mind in ways you wouldn't expect. Hence why I came prepared and wrote the steps down, both on my phone and on a piece of paper I had in my pocket. I also brought a backpack with some essentials with me. Food among other things. Kirin's been gone for a long time. The math speaks for itself. It's not just any old food either. It's some of her favorite snacks. Let's go into hell. My thoughts get interrupted by the sound of doors sliding open, revealing the smaller compartment before me again. Empty, just like last time. With one last glance at my phone, which is now showing 0009, I take a step into the elevator. Hello, I come here to basically... Right, I'm here now, on the first floor, alone. Just like I'm supposed to be. It's quiet, eerily so. Not even attempting this ritual will be the smartest thing to do, honestly. Of all things I have read about it online, and I have read a lot, I did as much research as I possibly could in the small time frame I had. I didn't find a single person that encouraged anyone to try it out for themselves. Whoever did, and lived to tell the tale, was terrified of the outcome. Of course, I initially assumed all of those stories were fake. Would probably still assume so, if it weren't for the weird things that have been happening around the world lately. Kirin unexplained disappearance on top of them all. Taking a deep breath, I turn to stare at the bottom panel before me. But before I decide to do anything further, I want to go over the rules in my mind one last time. From beginning to end, just to make absolutely sure I remember them all. Elevator to another world. That's the name of the game. Only one person can play it at a time. The ritual needs to be performed in a building that is at least 10 stories high. And it has to have at least one elevator in it. All three of these conditions need to be met, otherwise we cannot proceed. As for the instructions themselves, recall them in detail. Instruction for the way there. In your chosen building, get into the elevator on the first floor by yourself. If anyone else is in or get on the elevator with you, do not proceed. That's simple enough and already done. Then there are an order of buttons I should press, which is straightforward enough. Press the button for the 4th floor. When the elevator reaches the 4th floor, do not get out, stay in the elevator, and press the button for the 2nd floor. When the elevator reaches the 2nd floor, do not get out, stay in the elevator, and press the button for the 6th floor. When the elevator reaches the 6th floor, do not get out, stay in the elevator, and press the button for the 2nd floor again. When the elevator reaches the 2nd floor, do not get out, stay in the elevator, and press the button to the 10th floor. Some have reported hearing a voice calling to them during this point of the ritual. You are not supposed to reply, you are not supposed to answer in any way. When the elevator reaches the 10th floor, do not get out. Stay in the elevator and press the button for the 1st floor. Now here's the tricky part. Some people have reported that a woman may enter the elevator on this floor. She may appear as a stranger who wishes to engage with you. However, she may also appear as someone you know. It's important not to acknowledge her in any way. No talking, no looking. If the elevator is reflective, you are supposed to stare at the floor or buttons only. Thankfully, there are no mirrors in this one. 9. Press the button for the 1st floor. Now 2 things can happen. It's important to pay attention. If the elevator starts to ascend to the 10th floor instead of the 1st floor, it means that the ritual has worked. If it starts descending to the 1st floor like instructed by the bottom instead, it means something has been done wrong and the ritual has failed. In this case, you should get out of the elevator on that floor immediately. If the woman is there, you should remember not to acknowledge her. Number 10. If you reach the 10th floor, you can choose to leave or stay on the elevator. Some have reported that if you attempt to leave, the woman may try to engage with you one last time. She might raise her voice, shriek at you, or ask you a simple question. Keep your wits about you and do not engage with her even out of fear. There is only one way to know whether you have reached the other world for sure. You will know because you will be the only person there. I'm not sure what to make of that last part, considering why I decided to play this game in the first place. If I'm to fight Kirin, does that mean I can't reach the other world the right way? Either way, I simplify these rules and save them on my phone in case I need a reminder. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. So, what now? People have reported that playing the elevator game might mess with your head, make you forget things or make you feel disoriented, so I'm not about to take any chances. I have it all on a piece of paper in my pocket too. I have watched too many movies to be foolish enough to put all my trust in something that can break. Oh my god, we even have a... Wow. Wow. Someone has described the other world as dark, but otherwise exactly like your home world. There might be a red cross in the sky. Electronics often do not work on the other side. You may become disoriented or dizzy as you exit on floor 10. Pay attention to how you're feeling and keep your wits about you. If you pass out and wake up at home, it might not be your home world, or even not the world you were intended to travel to. Examine everything to make sure nothing is out of the ordinary. If you enter the wrong elevator on your way back, the bottom sequence will not work. Once you have combined traveling back. Okay. The elevator you used to get there is the only one you can return with, remember. Once in the same elevator, repeat the steps 2 to 8 to get on floor 5 again. Press the button for floor 1 if you start ascending to floor 10 again. Press any other floor before it for the elevator to stop there instead, cancelling the ascension. Do it before reaching floor 10, ignore any voices. Once on floor 1, be sure nothing looks, feels, sounds, smell, or out of the ordinary. You might need to repeat step 2 until everything on floor 1 finally seems normal. Do not let otherwise, this is very important. Once you are convinced everything on floor 1 is as it should be, you can exit the elevator. These are a lot of things. As I put away my phone and notes after double checking the rules, a chilling realization hits me. The floor timer, according to the elevator, isn't the first floor. It flows 0. Needless to say, this place this places me in the predicament before I have even started. Do I just assume the game means the ground floor by referring to the first floor, or is it that assumption wrong, and I should consider floor as 1-0 as being the wrong floor? What would Kirin have assumed, for that matter? Will she even have noticed this detail to begin with? What should I do? Abort. Re-enter. I don't want to be taking any chances. It's better to leave the building altogether than re-enter the elevator from the first floor. Yeah, let's do that. Just to be on the safe side, I make my way towards the playground. That should be enough distance between myself and the building to reset the game, right? My phone display is now showing 0017. It's probably good to wait for another minute for good measure. Huh? I'm about to make my way back to the building entrance with the intention of pressing one of the intercom buttons, when I suddenly notice someone walking down the street. Not to draw attention to myself, I hunch down my shoulders and remain frozen in place, listening to the footsteps that keep getting louder and louder. That guy looked like a jackal from freaking Get Backers. The person makes his way past me, and for a moment I feel relief before I realize he's heading towards the same building entrance I was about to head back to. Perhaps he lives there? He pressed the intercom buttons a couple of times, although I can't quite see which. He clearly knows what he's doing, however, as the sound of the door opening reached my ears shortly after. Wanting to use the opportunity, I quickly dashed forward with the intention of catching the door before it closed after the stranger. Hello?
Thank you.
Oh, do you live here?
Maybe? Crap, you just had to go ahead and make a small talk.
No, I came to visit a friend.
Yep.
A friend? Is that so?
I love the expressions.
Must be a very important friend when you come to visit them so late at night.
It is. Please just go, please just go.
Have we met before?
No?
Definitely not. I need to go now.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Don't mind me. Just be sure to take the stairs. The elevator's been malfunctioning a lot lately.
I wait for the stranger to go into the building and watch him intently as he winds his way towards one of the hallways. All things considered, he seems like a decent guy, but for all I know, he might be some kind of creep. And besides, I can't enter the building with other people if I want to follow the rules. I climb the stairs, making sure that I enter the elevator from the first floor this time around. Right, let's give them another try. I'm on floor 1, hopefully the right one. Floor 4 is next. Hint, for speed you can choose to skip through the elevator animations, for example by holding the control key down. We recommend not skipping for proper immersion, but it's your choice how you prefer to play. Whichever playstyle you choose, you are still required to press the panel buttons in order to advance yourself, of course. Oh no, I need to break this down. Okay, let me see. Press the button to floor 4, then 2, 6, 2, 10. So 4, 2, 6, 2, 10. 4, 2, 6, 2, 10. 4. Four, 2, 6. There is a red light. Then floor 2. Oh, thank God, she's telling me. Floor 2. Six to 10. Two. The doors are open. And now floor 10. The moment I reach the second floor for the second time, I immediately notice a change in the atmosphere. The feeling that something is very, very wrong hits me like a truck, making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. What is this? I can't shake off the overwhelming sensation that I should get out of the elevator right now. I can't quite explain it. But if I wasn't completely freaking out before, now it's very hard not to do so. It's almost like standing on rail tracks while a train comes straight at you at full speed. You know you have to move if you don't want to get run over. You know you have to move if you don't want to be turned into a wet, fleshy smear along the tracks. If I don't move, I'm going to die. It's the lack of air that snaps me out of my stupor. I realize I have been holding my breath ever since the elevator stopped. Everything only to be greeted by a full smell. It sounds like rotting fish, mixing with something I can't even name. I'm certain I didn't smell anything like this when I was here before. Floor 10 should be next. 10. Floor 10, and after that... If you hear some voices, ignore, do not reply. Staying on floor 10, press the button floor 5. Well, it was floor 5, then floor 1. So I'm going to 10, then 5 and 1. This is getting on my nerves. When the door finally opens on the 10th floor, it's like a breath of fresh air after that what it feels like minutes of being stuck in a closed can. I notice that the foul smell is suddenly gone. Next is floor 4. Floor 5. 5 floor. 5 floor. Floor 5. Nah. Huh? I'm pretty sure I pressed the button for the 5th floor. That's what the rules instructed the player to do after all. So why? This is not where the elevator was supposed to go. Not to mention, this is still a 10-story high building, isn't it? Getting to the 13th floor is obviously possible. It shouldn't even exist. I need to stay calm. Even if I'm unnerved by the fact that the elevator does not open up when I'm supposed to arrive to the floor in question, did the thing levitate out of the building somehow? That's crazy. It's obviously some kind of mistake. Perhaps the elevator panel is malfunctioning. Maybe I'm on the 5th floor right now, just like intended. There are no instructions for such a scenario taking place in the rules, so I guess I'm left with my own devices and better judgment. Does this mean the riddle failed since this happened? Does this mean something else entirely? If I had to think of any possible options or on what to do next... press F5 again? Or press because I wanted the 5, then the 1, they take me out 3 floors. Press F5 again. I press the button to floor 5 again, but it doesn't work. Press the button for opening the door. I press the button for opening the door. Oh shit. I seem to be greeted by a floor at least, so the elevator hasn't levitated out of the building after all. Probably. What are the odds that I managed to get to the other world already, and now the building somehow has more floors? It seems like a crazy idea, but everything works. This has been crazy enough to begin with. Who knows what to actually expect? I know I shouldn't leave the elevator at any cost, but... I noticed something standing out in the corridor before me, pretty close to the door. If I try hard enough, I'm pretty sure I could reach it without stepping out. Should I? I get on my knees, carefully not to leave the compartment. Then I reach out for the piece of paper that's lying on the ground. April 13th. Now we are letting those abominations into our school? Fucking great, just what we needed. Huh. One of them looks sort of cute. I wonder what she does sound like when we set her clothes on fire. The date on this thing, there is no year, but it's from the current one. It could be from a couple of months ago. Wait, isn't that from the day I transfer? I get snapped away from my thoughts when the elevator doors suddenly closing. Before I can even think about what to possibly do next, the small compartment is put into motion without my input. Now what? Okay, we're going down, probably to the 5th floor. I can't shake off the weird feeling that something was waiting to me to pick up that note before letting me proceed further. Did some greater force guide me? Was I being watched? The idea is absurd, but not yet. Lady, this whole thing is absurd. What the hell is that in the window? The elevator seems to have descended back to the 3rd floor, just like I prompted for it to do last time, before I got taken to the floor that wasn't even supposed to exist. Does this mean that the ritual is still going according to the rules? I honestly don't know. The rules mention that there might be some kind of woman getting into the elevator at this point in the game, but I can't see anybody. Oh great, another note on the floor. There is just something distinct that stands out of the elevator door again. I can probably reach it without having to step outside, just like last time. Curiosity killed the cat, they say. Reach it. I keep finding these notes. They seem like some diary entries at first, but none of it makes sense at this point. Could it be that this place somehow captures your thoughts and turns them into these things? Will somebody be finding mine too? Seems like it's another one of those notes, but this one's different than the one I found earlier. The writing has a different shape, and the paper itself has a different tint to it. It is safe to assume this isn't the same person's. Now where are you going to take me? Back to the 1st floor. 3rd floor, 5th one. If there goes to the 1st one, the ritual has failed. Oh, what? Level 0? Not taking any chances, I make the silent invitation to leave without a second thought. I run out of the building as fast as my legs allow me to. God damn it, what the hell was that? The rules said I should leave the building immediately if the elevator descends back to the 1st floor instead of the 10th, so I did just that. Am I safe now? Does this mean the game is reset and I can attempt it anew once I go back to the elevator right now? Why do these rules have to be so vague? Ugh. I check my phone for good measure, curious about the time. It seems like a couple of minutes have passed since I got into the elevator. Nothing out of the ordinary then. Even if it feels like I was trapped in there for hours instead. Deciding to take a short break, I get something hot from the vending machine. Coffee should be good for keeping me on my toes, even if adrenaline is currently doing the job pretty well. I make sure to bring some change with me this time around. Choco milk. Wait, what? I say... Huh? I reach to take out the canned coffee only to notice there is a bottle of chocolate milk instead. Did the machine malfunction or did someone buy it before me and then just leave it there? It must be a malfunction. I did put my money in and I did hear it doing vending machine things. On further inspection, the factory seal is still intact, so it's definitely not someone else's half-finished drink. I'm still not about to drink it, but I suppose I can take it with me. Damn it though, this means I just used up my change and got no coffee in return. Stupid machine, ow! Frustrated, I head back to the building entrance, hitting one of the intercom buttons. I try to make sense of what I experienced in the elevator, but I'm at a loss. All in all, the sooner I can find Kirin, the sooner I will be able to leave this place and never come back. I'm really not in the mood to dwell on this.
Hello?
Oh. I'm shaking out of my thoughts when I suddenly hear a voice from the intercom. Oh crap, this isn't how it went last time. This wasn't supposed to happen all of a sudden.
Hello? Who's there?
What should I say? I forgot my keys.
I forgot my keys.
Yeah, and I forgot mine. At least get more creative. Beat it, kid.
Well, that went well. Great going, Asahi. I just about to want to curl up and die for embarrassment, but I found myself to press out of the intercom buttons again, a different one this time. I can't let this stop me. I will humiliate myself as many times as it takes. I need to go back into the building. To my surprise, I'm greeted with the sound of entry this time around. Someone simply lets me in, no questions asked, just like before. Victory! I exhale, quickly getting into the building. It still feels so jarring how eerie quiet the inside of it is compared to the outside. It's like the door of the building is a portal to another world of its own already. Gathering my thoughts, I remember the notes I found. This has to mean something. I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. I should attempt the ritual again. Maybe I did something wrong before. Hint. Clues found through the game can lead you to new floor combinations and different endings. Reaching an ending doesn't reset your exploration progress. All found items carry over to consecutive playthroughs. Some things around the lobby may change as you explore the game. Stay vigilant and have fun exploring the bizarre setting. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. An old phone. Perhaps this old one will work, since I should operate through a landline. Make sure as hell doesn't have any reception around here. But it requires a coin, a type I don't have in the small handful of change in my pockets. Perhaps I could get the work if I had the right coin. Seems like a list of important phone numbers, but I totally is illegible. Caption on eggs, redefined flavor. The fuck says famous chef Ronald Gamsey. Onion and bacon go well together. Hey, don't be a hater, ketchup is good with anything. The newspaper around here is something else. Who even reads this nowadays anymore? Huh? Ihasa, Raki, Kirin, Sapporo. What the hell? Why are there our names on this thing? 3 of our names anyways. Who's the 4th person? Raki. I'm pretty sure I'm not familiar with the name. Kirin, are you the one behind this? Just looking at this gives me the creeps. I wish I had a pen I could scratch this out with. Jesus, this thing is huge. This game is more huge than I anticipated. Is that a frog and a sausage? What? Sudoku. What happened to this Sudoku puzzle? Did mice bite through the numbers or something? The holes almost look like some cute bats. No, really, it's cute bats. It's a row of lockers, obviously belonging to the residents of this building. How can this place possibly be so badly maintained that not even one of these has a readable label? It is as if they are washed over. They could use some management or replacement. But there is one with blood. This locker's dirty. I don't want to know. I don't even want to think about what I don't want to know. This one has a triangle. This one stands out from the others. It has a triangle mark on it. Maybe I need a key. What the hell is that? That's just nasty. Just a bend I can reach. What the hell is this? Is that a hook attached to a line? What kind of contraption is that supposed to be? Ghost fishing? It looks dangerous. Thankfully, it's fairly high up, so I shouldn't walk into that by mistake. What the hell is happening here? Okay, this one leads me here. What is down here? What is all of this? What is that? Tarot's reading, call 2428. Are you seeking answers? Dig deeper into yourself. Tarot readings. 204863. It's actually been a while since I had my fortune read. My aunt make a living from tarot readings, so I'm not stranger to this. I found them pretty funny. And I can never resist the temptation of getting a glimpse into future, as vague as it might be at times. That being said, maybe it's a number I should keep in mind. So notes. Notes 1 and 2. Phone. Do I have any other thing on the phone? I have 44% battery. That's not good. Back. Huh? Sacrifice. Oh no. I should have picked that up. Why am I so slowly overwhelmed by the feeling that I shouldn't have picked that up? Is this some kind of bad omen? Surely nothing bad is going to happen just because I saw it. I'm not touching that card anymore. 204863. Maybe it's a number I should keep in mind. Okay, let us write it down in my trusty paper that I have over here, luckily. So 2048, 2048, and then 63. Tarot number. There we go. What is this? It's a Rubik's Cube. But instead of colors, it has number on it. Are those supposed to be a Sudoku? Sudoku? What kind of mad person would want to get these, let alone solve them? That's a big cube, clearly meant for giants. Or could be very bad eyesight. Oh, it's some kind of graffiti. Looks good. There are some boxes stuffed under the counter. They seem to be full of more of those weird cubes. What's over here? Huh, is that yarn? Oh no, it's totally yarn. Deep breath, Asahi. You can ignore it. Just don't look at it for too long. Ah! Even since I became a card girl, I get uncontrollable urge to play around with a yarn ball whenever I see one. It's like a yarn itself taunts me every existence. Not this time, you cheeky little devil. It's a pair of scissors. Not really something I'd like to carry around with me. I made the mistake of running around with scissors once, and I still have the scar to prove it. It's not big, not clever, and I'm not doing it right now. Whatever this is, it gives off a weird kind of energy, like it could stare into my soul. Old freaking radio. There are a lot of things here. Is this somebody's diary? Oh, now we're getting to the good part. Yeah, as if. It's a notebook, and the pages that weren't ripped off from it seems to be blank. The remaining pages in the notebook are blank. Horse equals 4. Could it have this to do with the wooden plate thing near the entrance? Horse equals 4. I will have that in mind. Whatever that is. Oh, an echo. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest fortune doll I have ever seen. I wonder if I could order one of these from somewhere on the internet. Definitely something to keep in mind for later on. Who's the cutest fortune doll? You are. Somebody left their mug here. It's full of some dark liquid. I think I can smell a hint of coffee, but it's obviously cold and I don't want to know for how long it's been here in the first place. It's a tray, but it's empty and clean. Clearly it hasn't been used recently. My nose is thankful. What the hell is this? It's a card with 2 hearts. Take it. Okay, I think I have explored all this area, right? Yep, I have. Anything else over here? No. This door, though. Star. There's a star mark at the door. I don't know where this door leads to, and I won't be finding out anytime soon since it's locked. The door's locked. Okay, nothing else here. What about here? An X. It's a vent, but it's too high for me to reach. Not that I have a reason to want to reach it in the first place. Bread. It says bread on the box. What would bread be doing in a place like this? How old is this carton even? There is no actual bread in there, right? I'm not willing to check. I'm curious, but not that curious. What the hell is this? The interwebs. Twitter shuts down, millions dead. How many open labs is too many labs? We ask. Yal answers continued on page. I actually remember that happening, but wasn't it years ago by now? Just how long is this clipping made out here? Okay, wait, there is something over here. Oh, the horse and all of this. This is a fire extinguisher. Hopefully I won't find a reason to use it. Some kind of board depicting animals. Seems like one of those things where you engrave wood by burning it. It is supposed to tell me something? The only thing it's telling me is that the horse is a gentleman horse. A gentle horse, if you will. That being said, I have no idea why anyone would want to put something like this here. Perhaps they want it for the rest of the building inhabitants on their artistic endeavors. This board, could it have something to do with the note I found under the counter? Could each animal represent a number? Actually, that's exactly what it is. Is that a Steam? That's a Steam logo. But I don't see any other... Wait. Horse is 4. Is the number of legs. So 6, 4, 8. 6, 4, 8. Is that a combination of floors I need to use? Probably. Lost and found. It's a lost and found reception window. I'm not sure if these are common in buildings like this. Seems a bit out of place for one to be here, if you ask me. Lost and found, huh? What about here? Oh, this is a weird. It looks like a maze. Maybe there is a treasure buried where the red dot is. What the hell is that? Looks like a maze, but I don't understand what is it about. Okay. The Nekos, Tinget Squatch near Right Lake. Penguin Rebellion, a lone village against the feathery outrage. Resident of 302. Can you please take out your trash? The smell is unbearable. Seems like somebody's too happy about someone else's living habits. Huh? The what now? Penguin Rebellion. Haven't you heard about that? 302 trash. Interesting data. Interesting data. I don't understand the maze though. No, wait, this is the lobby, isn't it? But where is the red dot? The red dot. Oh! A car. It's a piece of a car. Someone tore it in half. Do I need to find the other half or... There is something here. There is some kind of X mark on the wall here. Is there the treasure is where the treasure is buried? Do I need to get a hammer to get to the bottom of this? Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to need a hammer. Oh, yeah, let's save. Let's actually save. Loading. No. I didn't want to load. I wanted to save. Override this save. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay, let's go. Enter the elevator from the first floor. Yes, I actually want to enter the elevator from the 6th floor. Okay, let's go to the 6th. 4. And then the 8. What the hell is this? Well, I definitely end up somewhere else. It's a flight of stairs, really long stairs leading downwards. Well, this is just great. I honestly wish I had brought a flashlight with me or something. Because it seems like my phone isn't working. Has the battery died? I can't even turn it on anymore. I really don't want to trip and fall in this darkness. It's totally unfair that it's such an inky blackness down there. In any old normal sort of dark corner of a building, I can see way better than I used to be able to. Here though, it's like the place wants me to feel unsettled. I reached the end of the stairs, my feet finally landed on an extended, flat surface, only to realize how incredibly dark it's gotten. It's not dark that I can't even see my own hand right before my face, not even my kitty vision is helping. It's so dark, I mean. I carefully look back, curious to see whether I will see the light trickling down the stairs from above, only to be greeted by nothing more than pure anonymous darkness. It's then and there that I realize that there is no going back anymore. I'm down here in this frightening darkness with the only option to move forward. Surely this corridor has to end somewhere. I'm still in the building, right? One that's restrained by walls? Those should be good enough for some guidance. I'm going to have to feel my way through this place somehow. And I'm going to try my very first not to change the direction I'm facing, hoping that this method will prevent me from getting lost. Careful steps. Asashi, you can do this. There is a wall in this direction. Whoa! I have no idea what it is, but I trip over something. And despite all logic telling me to ignore it and keep moving, something at my core tells me to stop. And so I kneel down, trying to feel around the cold concrete floor, searching for whatever it is that made me lose balance. There is something big and round, almost the size of a human head. But it's definitely not a human head. It feels a bit squishier to the touch. Huh? Why did I even feel like it was a good idea to touch it? Wait, it smells like... cabbage? Should I even ask? What the hell is a cabbage head doing in a place like this? I suppose it's not the worst thing I could have stumbled upon, all things considered. I place it back down, taking a mental note at the spot so that I don't possibly trip over it again. Cabbage. What the hell? Huh? Oh crap, what? Don't move, don't move. Please don't move. There is no way I'm going towards that. What the hell is this? I had an unexpected encounter today. It wasn't the woman that's been mentioned in the rules. It was more of a lost soul looking for a connection. There wasn't much I could offer to her, but the information she shared with me gave me a strange sense of solace. Huh? I wonder what this means. Maybe not all beings encountered while playing these games are up to no good. Not that I'm willing to find that out the hard way. Oh! Oh, blaster, yes, some light. A way out of this godforsaken hellhole. Possibly. Please be open, please be open. Yes. What is happening? What? Huh? What the? There is no way that door led me right back here to the lobby. I was like on floor minus 100. This makes absolutely no sense. Huh? Could use a lantern. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. This place is the absolute worst. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Fuck, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Did this red not appear here because I went through those dark corridors? It wasn't here before, that's for sure. Oh my god. What is happening? Is there anything new down here? So we can stand down for the rest. Something up here? No. The hook? No. They say that this place could change. Not touching that anymore. What is someone to get a scripted puzzle? Do I need to keep up the... No. Nothing here. That is the thing with the star. Nothing here. Here we have this thing. This is the first floor. Anything here? 302. 302, you say? Huh. But this is all the time I have for today. This is going to be quite an adventure. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you had a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.